In this captivating video, we'll delve into the intriguing realm of Percy Jackson's literary saga, comparing and contrasting its various adaptations across books, series, and film, while also spotlighting key character divergences. In the museum, Electo Fury, or to Percy, is Mrs. Dodds, disguised as an algebra teacher that the monster uses to find out if the protagonist really is a demigod. In the book, she attacks inside the museum.
Down to earth and, how shall I put this?
Hook up?
They would hook up with mortals. The children of these unions were half god, half human. Can anyone tell me what they were called? Percy.
Oh, I'm sorry, what, Mr. Bunner?
What is the proper name of the offspring of a human and a god?
Demigod.
Exactly. And many became great heroes, like Hercules and Achilles. Can you name another? I'll give you a hint. You have something in common.
Percy. Perseus?
Correct. Now over here, we have a depiction of Hercules defeating the Nemean lion. Hercules killed the beast with his bare hands and took the skin as a trophy.
Percy,
This was the first of Hercules.
Yes, Miss Dodds?
we need to talk.
His cousin, King Eurystheus.
Okay.
The next 11 labors would become increasingly difficult. It would take Hercules 3 months.
So, did I do something wrong? Miss Dodds? Hello?
Where is it?
Oh, hey. How did you get up there? Whoa!
You stole the lightning bolt!
I don't know what you're talking about!
Give it to me! Give it to me! Now! Or I will let your heart out!
Release him!
You!
Release him or I swear I'll tear you to pieces!
While in the series, she attacks outside the museum near a fountain. And in the end of the book and film 2010, it happens that he goes to Olympus and sees the 12 gods on their thrones, but in the series there was nobody on Olympus and then Zeus appears. According to Percy, Annabeth would have a typical Californian girl image, as she has an intense tan and curly blonde hair, with surprisingly gray eyes like her mother's Athena. Neither in the movie nor in the series are they physically similar, one has fair skin and black hair, while the other is brunette with curly hair.
No, you don't. Yes. I'm Annabeth. Well, I've been waiting to see if something like this would happen. So I'd know if you can help me win capture the flag.
She said she'd been waiting for it to happen.
Today feel like a winning kind of day to you? Now you sunshine. You're with me.
I get it. Okay, you're better at this than me. But it's something I don't know how to do. And I can't really have that right now.
You still don't get where you fit into all this, do you? Game on. Gift from my mom. Don't worry. You'll do great.
Percy Jackson is also one of the characters that has quite a few differences between the book, the series, and the 2010 movie. He's described as having green eyes and black hair, with a Mediterranean appearance. In the series, he's depicted as blonde with fair skin and brown eyes. In the movie, he is depicted as white with black hair and blue eyes, and he's portrayed as much older. Cronus is one of the monsters that has a difference in the book. He is described as having brutal golden eyes, curly black hair, and a long, unnerving, and pointed beard. In the movie, he is a giant lava monster with a tree-like face with horns. And in the series, he is a person with a man's voice dressed in a black cloak that covers everything. The Camp Half-Blood is the camp where the Half-Bloods live and train. There are 12 cabins, an arsenal, a canoe lake, a forge, the big house between others. In the movie, the entrance to Camp Half-Blood is in the middle of a forest, and you can barely see Talia's pine tree. In the book, it mentions a hill with a towering pine tree known as Talia's pine, surrounded by a forest. The camp is extensive, featuring stables, a climbing wall, strawberry fields, cabins for the children of the 12 gods, and more. The monsters chase the demigods in their life. The Minotaur is the second monster that chases Percy Jackson. The Minotaur is a character from Greek mythology whose most traditional representation among the ancient Greeks was a creature with the head of a bull on the body of a man. The Roman author Ovid simply described it as part man and part bull. Medusa is a gorgon that petrifies those who look at her eyes. In the film, the trio find themselves in a kind of warehouse full of different statues. Percy, Grover and Annabeth explore the Armisen, and they suddenly encounter Medusa. They flee in panic, losing themselves in the process. In the series, they are running away from Mrs. Dodds when they stumble upon Medusa, who is outside her house. Inside, there is a table full of different foods. They end up finding an attic in the house, and discover the victims turned to stone by Medusa. In the book, Percy, Grover and Annabeth, feeling hungry, follow the smell of hamburgers to Medusa's house. Unaware of your identity, they knock on your door. Medusa invites them for a meal, and along the way, they realize her true nature. Zeus is the youngest brother, he is the god of the sky and one of the 12 Olympians. Zeus is Percy Jackson's uncle. He tried to kill his nephew because he thought Percy Jackson stole his lightning bolt. Zeus was the supreme deity in the religious beliefs of the ancient Greeks. He was known as the god of the sky, lightning, and thunder and was the son of Cronus and Rhea. He was saved by his mother from being devoured by his own father and, as an adult, rescued his siblings and avenged himself against his dad. Grover Underwood is a character who remained relatively consistent between the book and the adaptation for the series or movie. He is Percy Jackson's best friend and plays a significant role throughout the series. In the Percy Jackson books, Grover is depicted as a tall satyr with curly brown hair, brown eyes, small horns, undefined skin color, a thin beard on his chin, and goat legs with brown fur. He can speak with animals. He has an empathic bond with Percy, they can talk to each other, and is loyal, funny, and often concerned with his mission to protect Percy. In the screen adaptations, he also maintains these essential characteristics, making him one of the most consistent characters in terms of fidelity to his original representation. Quiron is the activities director of the Camp Half-Blood Half-Man, Half-Horse. He is an immortal son of the god Kronos and the nymph Philyra, but he was adopted and trained by Apollo. Chiron is the activities director at Camp Half-Blood. He's a centaur, a white horse from the waist down, and an eternal trainer of demigods. He's a great teacher and mentor and is extremely wise and intelligent, unlike other centaurs. He's also an excellent fighter, skilled in archery. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe. Just click on the subscribe button below this video.